Merlin Video Training Course, Session 5, Adding Content. As we have seen, our places can contain a wide variety of multimedia content, and Session 4 looked at these in detail. In this session, we're going to be looking at how to add and manage content within a place. Merlin is built around the concept of places, sites which can contain content. And this content is comprised of two types, lists and pages. Places can also have subplaces which sit below their parent place and can inherit the same members if desired. We've already looked at list-based content, document libraries, calendars, wikis, discussions and so on. Pages are web pages that can have content contained in widgets called web parts. Many web parts display the content of lists that exist elsewhere within the Merlin place. In order to add content to an R place, your Merlin account needs the right permission level for that place. Namely, you need to have full control of that place. I don't have full control of this place, but I do for this one. You'll notice that now I have full control, I can see three new buttons: Add Content, Manage Place, and Create Place. Now to add content, not surprisingly, you click on Add Content. This then brings up a menu of all the content that you can add to the R place. You'll recognise much on the menu from Session 4. However, there are some new content types. These are just variations of other types. For example, a picture library is essentially a document library designed to handle pictures rather than documents. These specialised content types have been created for specific tasks. The best way to see what these different content types do is to add them to an R place and to play with them. Let's add a picture library since we've not looked at those yet. Just click on its name to add it to your place. Whenever you add content, you need to fill in this simple form. You need to give your content a title, and you can add a description if you like, although it's not required. You have the choice of having the content added to the navigation bar on the left of a user's desktop. If you choose no, you'll have to link the content from somewhere else, a text hyperlink or a hotspot on a graphic, for example. Answering yes to the versioning question will mean a new file will be created when changes are made to items and will automatically be labelled with version 1, version 2 and so on. Once you're done, click on Create. You'll recognise the toolbar from the previous session. And you'll see that we need to upload our photographs to this picture library. So, to save time, there we go. We now have our photos on display. You can view them this way, or if you click on the Actions menu, we could view them as a slideshow. Or much more exciting, you can click on the green View Wall button. This allows us to view the pictures in this interactive multimedia wall. Clicking and dragging moves us along the wall. Clicking a picture enlarges it, and clicking this button will open the picture up in a new browser window, which can be useful when you want to download an image. You can also view the pictures as a slideshow, or return to the wall view. Clicking on View Library will take you back to the library view. Let's take a quick look at the Settings menu, and this will be similar for other content lists. You can see that we can delete the picture library from this menu, and it's useful to know that by clicking Title, Description and Navigation, you are presented with the original form again, where you can rename the content and change your mind about displaying it on the navigation bar. The Manage Place button gives us various options to help organise and manage content. A useful option is the View All Content option. Not surprisingly, this shows you all the content that goes to make up the R place. Clicking on an item's name takes you straight to that item. It is a useful view to know about if you ever lose content. One useful folder is the Media folder, This contains all the video, audio and graphics files that might have been created in the multimedia tools we looked at in the last session, the webcam tool in discussions for example. The files are given horrible file names, but you can download them and use them in other applications. Another useful tool is the routine maintenance tool. This deletes any of these multimedia files that are no longer being used in discussions, blogs, news items, etc., and therefore it can free you up valuable storage space. Merlin R places can have sub-places underneath them. These are full R places and are no different from their parent place. However, by creating a place underneath an existing one, you can easily assign permissions to users so that they can see both places. We'll look more closely at permissions and the organisation of places in the next session. To create a new place, you simply create on Create Place in a place that you have full control of and complete the form. You can choose the template your new place uses. To be honest, there is little difference between the two. And you can also choose the filtering policy assigned to that place, which will restrict the typed language that can be used. By ticking this box here, you allow all the members of the parent site to have the same permissions in this new place. This is called inheriting permissions. To delete content, if it's a list or a page, then clicking on the black Options button will give you the option to delete that page. Deleted content automatically goes to the place's recycle bin from where it can be restored. To delete a whole R place, click on Manage Place and then select Delete Place. Blogs are actually Merlin places that sit below the place that created it. Therefore, when you're in your blog, you have the Manage Blog button. And to delete a blog, you delete it in the same way as you deleted a place. So, in this session, we've looked at how to add, manage and delete content in a Merlin R place. In the next session, we will look at how you allow people to see the places and content that you've created.